everybody to hear you. You
Got it.
didn't you didn't hear him there. Hopefully you can hear him now. But what he was saying was that he was very lucky, and sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. But I've got to say, with all the carnage that you had going on in front of you, especially on those two restarts in the middle of the race, that was a little more than luck, my friend.
Yeah, the second restart, I got two cars in front of me hit, and I was able to avoid it. But like I said before, what won me the race was on that second caution. I came in just to refuel and get some tires, hoping that I could make it to the end, and that's exactly what happened.
How
Chaos
close?
Punks, he ran. He was going to run out of gas, so he had to pit the last, I think, second last lap.
Right.
But he was much faster than I was.
How close on fuel were you there at the end?
Oh, I had plenty of fuel because I pitted with, I think, 27 laps. I was in the pits, so I had
Right.
plenty of fuel.
Yeah, because you restarted, what was it, fifth? Restarted fifth on that one there, and then was able to make the
No,
jump through the field?
yeah, I was in seventh place when I came out of the pits, I believe, and I passed a couple of guys right off the bat,
Right.
and then there was another incident, and that put me up in the front.
So what do you think was going to happen there if Chaos Spun hadn't run out of fuel? We saw him closing the gap. We were wondering if you
Yeah,
were trying to manage that gap, or if your tires were giving out and he was just quicker. You think you could have held him off
no,
had he had enough fuel?
I don't think so. No, my front tires were starting to wear, and he was definitely faster than I was. Like I said, I was just lucky.
Well, like you said, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And from starting, what was it, seventh? Was that your starting position? Am I right in remembering?
I started sixth.
Sixth, okay. So coming from
Sixth.
sixth and coming away with a win. Of course, this is your third win of the ERL IndyCar season. So I mean, you're
Yeah,
doing
correct.
quite well. You hit Monza and Brands Hatch before this one, so you can add
Right.
Nürburgring. You can add Ringmeister to your resume now.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
and also with Nile Plus Ultra having all the issues that he had, you're going to gain some points in that points battle as well. You went in 6 points back,
Yeah.
and now you have closed that gap. So you got 3 races remaining. What do you think are your chances in this championship fight?
Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to miss one race in 2 weeks. I have to take my mother to the Mayo Clinic for some heart surgery, so I'll be missing one race, and I'll get last place points, I believe.
Right.
So, or
Well,
or I think maybe I can't even remember how many points, but yeah, I'm gonna lose it.
well,
But
some things are a little
life is
more
more important.
important, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a game. I try my hardest.
Hey, you never know. With 3 races remaining, if Nile Plus Ultra has a disconnect or anything like that, that
Yeah,
might
yeah,
even things
anything can
out as
happen.
well. So anything can
Sure,
happen here
anything
when
can
we're
happen.
when you're racing here, especially
Yeah.
in the ERL. We saw tonight that anything could happen. It looked,
Oh
but
yeah.
that race was turned on its head, I think 3 or 4 different times. But
Oh
that
yeah,
no
definitely.
matter what, no matter what, you can say that you were the man that came out on top, and I got to congratulate you. That was a fantastic race, and you
Well,
may
thank,
attribute it to
thank,
luck, but we know that there's quite a bit of skill in there as well.
well, thanks, game, but I think there should be an asterisk after this win. It was basically pit strategy that won it.
Right.
You
But
know,
definitely, congratulations, man. Good race out there, and we can't wait to
well,
see you back. Probably, well, we'll probably be covering this next week, so we'll see if you can come out of here and maybe do 2 in a row.
appreciate what you're doing for us. It's pretty cool, and I know you did the Formula C race, and that was really wild.
Woo! I tell you, I
That was
didn't.
probably one of the best races ever.
Yeah, I didn't think you guys could top it, and I don't know that the side by side action was topped, but it was definitely just as wild with all the contact and things that we saw tonight. So that was
Yeah,
that
it
was a
got
whole lot of
got a
fun.
little hairy at the end there. Yeah, I
But it is
appreciate
truly my pleasure to be able to call these races because it's always exciting. I know the Twitch chat was talking about every single time something would happen. It's like, oh my gosh, wow, you never knew what was coming next. So it
Yeah,
was
well,
definitely
that's the thing with
fantastic.
racing. Anything can happen. You
Yep.
make one mistake and boom, done.
Yep. But you came out on top, so congratulations once again, and we'll definitely look forward to seeing you next week and seeing if you can come away with another win.
Thanks, game. Appreciate it.
All right, man. We'll see you.
All right, take